Hi, this video is a walkthrough for how to add a database. It's important to realize that in order to add a database, you must first add a website. If you need help adding a website, you can check out CodeGuard's tutorial video for how to add a website. Before you can add a database, you will also need some information from your hosting provider. You will need the database name, MySQL hostname or IP address, the username and password, and the port number. Note that the default port number is 3306. For your reference, I will use GoDaddy as an example for locating your credentials. First, log into GoDaddy via their gateway at gateway.godaddy.com. Next, click the Manage button for the website that you wish to get credentials for. In our example, the website is codeguard.com. You will then arrive on this website management screen. From here, you should select Databases next to your website. Next, click on the Users tab. In here you'll be able to gather all of your information needed to connect to your database. If you're not sure how to find your database's credentials, I would encourage you to contact your hosting provider. Please listen carefully to this next part about whitelisting because a lot of people forget this step. You'll need to make sure that all of CodeGuard's IP addresses have been whitelisted by your hosting provider. For a list of the IP addresses that need to be whitelisted, please visit support.codeguard.com and search whitelist. Here is the article with a list of IP addresses that I just referenced. Now to add a database. You can see that we are starting from the dashboard. First, you'll select the website that the database is associated with. As you can see, I am clicking the website I've already added with the URL codeguardtestsite.com. This takes you to your website's dashboard, and if you scroll down, you will see a link to click Add Database. On this screen, there's an input field which allows you to test the connection to your database hostname or IP address. And below this, you'll see an explanation of the database credentials you will need, other connection settings, more info about whitelisting CodeGuard's IP addresses, and lastly, a sample email to send your hosting provider if you aren't sure where to get your credentials. So let's test the database's server connection. Here I'm going to enter the database hostname or IP address and then click Test Connection. And as you can see, our database connection was successful. Now you will continue entering the rest of your database credentials. Once you have finished entering your credentials, click Next Step. Now we will select the database by name from the drop-down menu and click Add Database. Just like you saw when adding a new website, this is CodeGuard's backup progress tracker at the top, which is only displayed when a new website or database is added to CodeGuard. A more detailed view of the backup status can be seen here under Backup Progress History. For your convenience, I want to point out that you do not have to stay on this screen until the initial backup is finished. As you can see from the dashboard, changes have been saved for your first backup. You are done, and that is how you back up a database with CodeGuard.